What up sequence, welcome to this video. Today we have a pull session planned. Today we start our workout with some machine pullovers, and the reason why I like to start my back days with a pullover is just to stretch out the back, to open up everything and to get ready for the other movements. So first of all, I'm gonna do like around the 4 sets, around the 16 repetitions. Nothing too crazy, just get some blood into the back and really feel the stretch, open up everything, and then we're gonna go more to the movement where I go heavier and go closer to failure. So let's get started. So we just finished with the first exercise. We did 4 sets. There was a lot of blood into the back, feeling good. So now we're gonna move on to the first real exercise, and for that exercise we're gonna do like a T-bar row, focus more like on the upper back, and then when we go down we really focus on that stretch of the muscle, and then we're gonna squeeze it again. So with this one we're gonna go very heavy because first big compound for our back. T-bar row is now occupied, so we're gonna do like another exercise. We're gonna do one single arm cable row, and we're just gonna do like sets over to 10 to 12 repetitions. And when we do the movement, when we squeeze, we want to try to go fully back and don't try to retract our shoulder blades too much. But first of all, we're gonna work up to like a heavier weight, and then we start with the working sets. And with the warm-ups, we don't lose too much energy. So first of all, I'm gonna start with 8 reps, then I'm gonna do like 5 and 3, and then 1 rep for every other weight that I use. And then when I found like a weight that's good for me, I just start immediately with working sets. And so that way I don't lose too much energy with the warm-ups. Okay, so that was 1 rep more than last week, and if you really want to see some big progress, I would say write every set down, and that way you can see how much you did last week and how much you have to do another week. Because if you see everything on paper or on your phone, you see that a number and you always think like, I have to beat that same number. So write every set, every rep down, and you will be way more motivated because you're challenging yourself. You want to become better and better over time, and you just want to beat your previous self. So now we have 1 set left, and we're again aiming for 11 repetitions instead of 10 that we did last week. So most of the times when I do T-bar rows, I go from 80 to 90 and 100. So today we're gonna just change it up. We're gonna go to 100 instead. Did not reach the 10th rep, but I'm kind of happy. For the last set, we're just gonna send it. We're gonna go to 110 and just chase failure. And before we finish our back, we're gonna do 1 exercise for the rear delt. And with this one, I like to push the weight to the side instead of just shrugging them up. Always try with side delts, rear delts to push the weight to the side and push them away instead of just bring them back. And when you reach failure, just do some partials, especially on your later sets. First few sets, you can just stop when you reach failure, but if you come like on your last or almost last set, just go beyond failure. Your growth will increase by that much. So don't be a pussy and don't be afraid of failure. It's all about growing, challenging yourself, and pushing every day harder and harder. If you don't want to go beyond failure, you don't have to be shocked that you don't gonna have like a crazy physique. If you wanna have a crazy physique, you just have to train like a madman. That's so as last back exercise, we're gonna do a small underhand grip lat pull down, and I try to pull like the weight as low as I can to really focus like on the lower part of the back. I with this one I also like to get my chest up, pull, and then fully extend. Just finished like this back session. It will be almost the end of our damn bulk. I think next week or in 2 weeks I'm gonna start cutting, so this will be one of the last bulk videos. And before we leave the gym, we gotta do some posing. So okay, so this is one of the final bulk updates. And remember, if you're bulking, don't neglect to train your damn abs, because during the bulk, if you have like strong abs and you keep training them, they will keep showing. So just kind of relax, flex. I still have my abs. That's because sometimes during the bulk, I train them. I should train them way more often. So if you're bulking, keep training your abs. It's not because summer is coming and you want to get shredded that you should train your abs. No, your abs are showed in the kitchen, but if you want to have really big abs, just train them.